What's up, gamers? We're back with another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video. Now, patch notes for the upcoming patch that's coming out sometime in the middle of next week just released. Now, there are a ton of disclaimers on this. They're saying that some of this stuff might make it and may not make it, but this is just like a preview of what is going to happen. So, first thing on the list is there's going to be a new event system that is going to basically replace the keycard events, which were kind of lackluster. And there are going to be a whole bunch of different options. And I like this third bullet point right here. It says events can allow limitless attempts, a limited number of attempts, or be non-repeatable. Wow. That doesn't mean anything. It could be anything they want is what it says right there. Okay. Most events are expected to be for a little bit of time. An exception are the training droid and the credit events, which previously available in the keycard system. So basically what's in there now, they're going to keep the same, and they're going to add new things. So that is very exciting. Now, they're going to add a new character to the game, and I am going to go out on a limb right here and guess that it's going to be Yoda, because it's going to be some sort of system where you can only take Jedis in there, and there's going to be several different battles, but let's just say the first battle is you have to take in 5 Jedis, which at least 1 star or above. Stage 2, they got to be 2 stars. Stage 7, they got to be 7 stars, and that is very interesting. And it says that this is going to run for a week, and then they're going to have a couple of weeks off, and then they're going to bring it back. This character is not going to be available anywhere else except in this event. I'm hoping that this is going to be Yoda. I really think it is. Okay, now there's going to be a new training bot and credit events. These 2 repeatable events have been refactored on the new event system. These events are open indefinitely and no require key cards. Players can attempt them without limit, and the cost per energy has been adjusted down. Yeah, I was complaining that they took 50 energy. You can only do it for an hour. I just thought it was kind of, I don't know. I'd rather have done other things. So that's cool. All right. Payouts per attempt have been adjusted down to account for lowered energy cost, unlimited attempts, and economy balance. All right. Free energy rewards. There's going to be 3 2-hour periods of the day where you can collect additional bonus energy through the daily activities menu. And I'm wondering what time zone that is. I have no idea. I'm going to have to figure that out, of course. Bonus energy will only be available to these time windows, and it disappears if you don't log on there. Okay. They changed the leaderboard ranking system, and this is kind of interesting. Like, this is true, and I'm glad they're going to change this. When you get to 40, you can only challenge so many characters ahead. It's going to eliminate that sniping thing that I was complaining about, how I would end up at number 6, and then by the next day when I log in, I'm at like 37, and then I bounce right back to 6. It's kind of crazy. So they're going to make right now, it says, for example, previously players who rank 11 could attack the player at rank 2. Now they can only go up to 6. Great. Shard details. When viewing possible rewards or shipments, clicking on a character shard will display the number of shards required to acquire or promote the character, as well as a summary detail on the strategic value of the character. Cool. This will give players more info on the shards where they need it, so they don't have to navigate away and check their shard counts. Okay, gear details. When a player views possible rewards or shipments, the gear is currently needed for a character is badged. Clicking on the badged piece of gear will display all the characters that currently need that gear at that moment. Wow, that's very cool. I know I've been running into that problems basically with purple gear. Oh my god, purple gear. Some of them need like 60 pieces on one item. Oh my god, that takes forever. You can run through all of your energy just looking for purple gear. Finding gear shards improvement were made to find flow, so players will know if they got the piece they're looking for. After pressing find to search for a piece of gear, when that piece of gear is part of a post-boss battle rewards, it is highlighted as collected X/Y, where X being the quality of the item to the player owns, and Y being the quantity of the item needed to fulfill. Awesome! Fulfill the crafting requirement. I like that. All right, shard shop. Previously, when players gained enough shards for a 7-star character, any additional shards had no value. Shard shop is the answer to the problem. Shard shop will now unlock when a player has collected a 7-star character. At the shop, players convert additional shards earned for their 7-star characters into a currency that can be spent on acquiring shards for other characters. Awesome. I don't know if I'm going to have that issue right now. Actually, Darth Sidious is going to be going to 7 stars here probably in the next before this patch comes out, I hope. All right, gear crafting components. Several changes made to the crafting flows, making it less labor intensive for players. Previously, when crafting a piece of nested gear, after acquiring complete the child or component piece, player would have to navigate the hierarchy, determine what the gear is needed to craft the parent or full piece. Yeah, you'd have to go in and out of it. It was kind of annoying. Like you create the piece, then you back out of it, and you have to go all the way out of it. It looks like they're gonna change that, and that's gonna be cool. All right, arena screen. All right, arena matchmaking screen has been overhauled based on player feedback. Only to clarify the number of things player were finding confusing. The screen now show opponent's full squad. No way. The screen will now show opponent's full squad. Wow. Like, I was just trying to guess what their team was going to be, but now if I know they're going to have a tons of Jedis, then I can load. Oh my god, this is going to make it so much easier. Allowing players to both plan for the battle and study what unit combination other players are using. Tap and hold opponent's units to bring up details for the specific unit. That player's own rank is more predominantly displayed. Change the power icon, just the word power, to make it more clear to players. The prize tier that is now currently displayed the next player's power. Timer will be added to the prize button to show when those rewards will be distributed. They're just making everything better. Nothing wrong. So far, everything I've read is good and has been needed. It's just awesome. Okay. Improvements to delayed damage. The previously abilities that cause damage over time had a time delay element to their damage. Could not kill an enemy when it started its turn. That's no longer the case. That's actually very nice because I almost thought the damage over time was useless. Like with Darth Sidious, I was thinking, yeah, I don't even care about that. Why would I even care how many turns that is? They should die. I want them to die. I don't want them to die later, but they made it better. Improved pack description, ally information. I'm going to just skip to the good stuff. Basically, what everybody wants to know. Okay, well, some of this stuff is useful, but there was some stuff that was very more used in Galactic War. Chess animates, that's using a daily reward more clearly, blah, blah, blah. Battle targeting, there was a glitch on that. Trading by guy, VX exchanging, attack animation distance. I mean, this is just like simple stuff. Let's get to the good thing. And the thing that I was mostly worried is like, do I want to stop farming Poe or not? I mean, I got to tell you, that was like the only thing I cared about. Like, I was worried that I was over farming Poe Dameron. And after I read this, I decided I wasn't. All right, but almost all the heroes that like I was kind of like getting excited about going to farm, like they got nerfed a little bit, and that's okay. First Order TIE Pilot was affected by a couple bugs that significantly affected his performance in a variety of ways. Considering the magnitude of these fixes, we're going to observe how much they affect him before considering furnace balance adjustments. So there was a bug when he was a 7-star stat allocation, giving much higher strength growth and much lower agility growth than intended, and fixed a bug that allowed his basic ability to gain more multi-attacks than intended. So, like, he was awesome, and I'm not sure if he's going to be super awesome anymore. We will see. Now, I'm just going to slow down on farming him. He was somebody that I was kind of like intermittently farming. I'm actually not really actively farming anybody other than the main heroes that I have, which was Sidious, Luminara, Jedi Counselor Poe, and then I was going to start moving on to probably like Phasma. But Phasma even got nerfed a little bit. All right, Talia. Talia gets a buff. And that's kind of cool. I wonder if she's going to be like awesome again, because I've actually got her pretty well built out. As one of the few dark side healers, Talia finds her way into a variety of parties, but has been significantly underperforming. We feel this largely due to the extreme risk of her powerful heal, coupled with a few AI bugs that tend to drive her to make tactically unsound decisions. Hellsteel effect on basic ability doubled at all ranks. Wow! She's going to heal herself twice as much before. Woo! Okay. I'm going to have to revisit Talia. Like I said, she's somebody that I had built up, but basically they're going to make her healing on her first attack double, which is cool because I think everybody starts off with Talia and everybody loves Talia. All right, Poe Dameron. Now, you're just going to cut to this short. The thing about Poe Dameron is that he gets to go first, and it was his turn meter manipulation that was really good, but his tenacity was reduced. So and his exposed chance was reduced. So exposed chance reduced by 15% all ranks, reduced tenacity on the unique ability from 15 to 35 to 10 to 22, reduced tenacity on the gear at early tiers. So he's not going to heal as much, which is fine. That wasn't my issue with Poe. That's not everybody else's issue with Poe. What was making Poe awesome is that the heroes that do like 2 attacks in one, or they call in an ally. So we're talking about like Qui-Gon Jinn, IG-86, Geonosian Soldier, First Order TIE Pilot. Those are like one-hit kill guys. And people are matching him with Poe, and then you just die. And that is not going to... That's still going to work that way from what I've read. So a lot of people are upset about that, but I was going to use Poe for other things. I don't really know. All right, Jedi Knight Guardian. Looks like they're making her better. Let's see. Many players collect Jedi Knight early in the round of their parties, but she's also quickly outcast. Yeah, I never thought she was useful. These updates should keep her competitive. All right, so she got a boost. I don't know how to say. Ventress. This update should serve to fix several of the factors, including what that made her strike fear ability frequently unreliable or ineffective. Note that there is still a bug under investigation to cause dispel effects to remove enemy buffs. So it looks like she's going to be better. Savage. We're savage. Savage Opress was intended to be extremely durable tackle who could become a huge threat when he found the opportunity to finish off a low health enemy, kind of like Darth Maul. But his less than stellar base damage and relatively unreliable special ability made that difficult. This update should make Savage a much more threatening foe on both accounts. So they made him better. They also made Mace Windu much better, which he was pretty much useless before. Mace Windu's kit was highly divergent, lacking synergy of focus that would allow him to play a clear role in combat, which was kind of bad. I mean, they were basically just dissing Samuel Jackson, who's in every movie ever made, as far as I'm concerned. This overhaul should help him secure his identity as a heroic, high-pressure tank that enemies will have to focus fire on to survive, even without a taunt. So they made him better. Now, everybody's got Phasma, and Phasma was awesome before. And let's read to see if this is going to make me not want to farm him. Phasma's leader ability had bugs that frequently allowed the bonus assist attacks to trigger off non-attack abilities, sometimes even targeting allies instead of abilities. It is unknown to what degree this influenced Phasma's effectiveness, so observe the effects of this fix before considering any future balance adjustments. Fixed a bug that allowed Phasma leader ability to trigger on non-attack abilities. Now, I saw that a lot. That would be like when you taunt and somebody gets to attack for free. That's not going to happen anymore. Fixed a bug that could cause Phasma leader ability to assist to target allies instead of enemies. Don't remember that ever happening. All right. There is a bunch of other bug fixes, and I just kind of went through these, and I really didn't see anything that was too exciting. Of course, if you see something here in these notes that I did not see, please, 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 please put it down in the comment section. Basically, what I got out of this is that First Order TIE Pilot was a little bit nerfed, Phasma was a little bit nerfed, so was Poe Dameron, and then a bunch of other characters that were pretty much useless are buffed. They're going to make the key card events much better. They're going to bring in a new hero, and I'm guessing that's going to be Yoda, and they're just going to make more events, and more events that are time-specific, like 2-hour windows 3 times a day. Any other things that you saw that I left out, put it down in the comment section below. And as always, thanks for watching, and keep on gaming.